Oh my god, I just found out that I can order like a huge pack of sweet tarts on Amazon now. This is amazing. Like, my life is so convenient, and it'd be such a shame if something came along and messed up that convenience. So I was willing to give it some time, but no more. I don't think I can do that anymore. Nintendo's online multiplayer systems are just terrible. I'm not sure who really was in charge of this department at Nintendo, but you done f***ed it. Now, over the past couple of months, I feel as though I've garnered somewhat of a reputation for fanboying over the Switch. And you know what? I don't really care. This is an awesome console with many brilliant things to love and offer to the human race. Except for this. It's kind of a shocker too, because this system is just a beautiful little cuddly ball of fire, but this one thing is just holding its ugly head over the Switch and shoving it down a peg on the convenient as fuck scale for consoles. But why? Why is their online so bad? Well, let me show you. So first, let's start with the UI itself. There's no party chat option, anywhere to be found. And let me tell you, I looked pretty hard in there. I even looked under the safety precautions menu, and no one does that! So for those of you unaware, party chat is basically just a large chat room where you and your friends can talk to one another without having to specifically go through a certain game. So you can be playing Monster Hunter World while little Timmy over there is playing Bears Can't Drift. It's a beautiful and simplistic way to stay connected with others while you all play the same game or even a completely different game. And party chat's just one of those things, once you become accustomed to on PC and other consoles, you're like, oh my god. How did I ever possibly live without this? This is amazing! Now, I, for one, absolutely adore and truly love Nintendo's initiative to provide great couch co-op along with many of their games, and it's great that in an industry so hell-bent on only pursuing online games, they strive to make sure you can still have fun kicking it around on the couch with your buds. But let's just be honest here. It's just an indisputable fact that more people are going to get more use out of online co-op and chatting with friends. Like, that's just how it is. People are busy. We have lives, and Nintendo for some reason always wants us to work around their time, not ours, which is kind of ridiculous the more you think about it. Like, I get it, I know they want everyone to gather around the TV like the good old days and plop down on the floor and play Mario Kart, but I mean, come on, I'm not 5 anymore. I wanna go home after a hard day's work, slap my ass on the couch, and get online to scream at my friends for smacking me with a blue shell. So you must understand my frustrations whenever I'm trying to play a game of Mario Kart or Splatoon 2 with my buds, and there's no real definitive party creation present. Like, you kind of just create a room for Mario Kart, and I mean, you can play with friends, and only your friends. But oh, if you want to play with both your friends and random others, like every other online game ever, you have to go through these jank-ass tournament systems, and how about no? Then there's Splatoon 2. Oh my god. Okay, where do I start? First off, limiting what modes are available to play at certain times of the day? Why? Can I not just play Salmon Run whenever I want? Do I really need to plan around my entire day just to shoot some fish with some ink? Excuse me. You get what I'm saying though, in today's modern age of gaming, this just seems like a tremendous leap backwards. It's actually one of the reasons why I've put the game down, even though it's an incredibly unique and interesting shooter. I personally just cannot stand how limited the game is in some functions. It forces you to only play on a couple maps at a time, and you're just severely limited on what modes you can also play. So hey, you wanna be on the same team as your friend? Can't do that in Turf War, you can only do that in rank mode, sorry. Oh, and you also wanted voice chat to communicate and map out your course of actions with your friends? Nope. And I know some of the commenters out there are gonna be like, why don't you just use the Switch's online app? Have you seen this app? Like, I'm seriously not joking whenever I say that when I actually look at it and open it, I only question its existence. Like, I don't see any benefit to having this at all. I mean, I guess the app on its own, it's not necessarily the worst thing imaginable, but why? Why is it here? How did Nintendo possibly think this was an accurate and good solution to this issue? Let me just give you an example. Here's the problem that this app poses. So I'm in my living room, right? Okay, say I wanna hop on and play some Rocket League with someone. First, I need to invite someone to my party in game. All right, that's fine, that's pretty normal. Then I hop on the app to invite a friend to my party so we can chat. Oh shit, it only works with Splatoon 2. That is the point I would like to make. Right now, Splatoon 2 is the only game supported with it. And even if it wasn't, I still probably wouldn't use it because I have things like Google Hangouts, Skype, Discord, my actual phone service that are all way more reliable and work better anyway. So unless this app lets me listen to in-game audio at the same time as chat, I'll probably never use it again. Now this last one isn't exactly a knock on their online, but I do feel like talking about it, so you're gonna sit and like it. So get this, if I wanna hear game audio and chat audio coming out of the same speaker, this is what I have to do. Okay, so I've just plugged in this 10-foot long extension headphone cable into my Switch over there in the dock, and now I gotta plug that into my headphones. Let's do that now. And then you get your smart device and you plug your headphones in here for game chat. And then I'll just put that there. And then I'll put this here. Now I'm ready to play games! I'm really not trying to sound like just a big old smear of white privilege right now, but damn it, this is just ridiculous. And I do find my situation to actually be worthy enough of this complaint because every night, approximately around 10:30 to 11, my wife will go to bed. Okay, that's no big deal. She's entitled to sleep. So I will generally hop on at this time and do some gaming, and which for the most part is never really a problem. However, with the Switch, my setup generally does not work too sweet if I want to play with friends. Because I have to have one ear covered by my headset so I can talk to people, while my other ear has my headphone in there so I can hear game audio. But that kind of creates a problem. I can't really hear anything else. There's no concern for the outside world. Zero fucks given, except for when my lady comes storming out of the bedroom angry at me for waking her up. She's a light sleeper. That's a legitimate complaint. And now I hate myself. And it's just inconvenient, like a lot. Guys, it's 2018. This was figured out almost a decade ago with other platforms. Nintendo, it's time to move on. I think the ironic part about all of this is that for a console that is so dead set and brilliant on giving you so many different ways to play, it just seems like it gives you no decent ways for online matchmaking, standard voice chat, party creation. It just seems like a massive oversight on their part that desperately needs fixing if you want the Switch to continue dominating the mainstream audience. Now, right now, it may not be the biggest deal when you think about it, but we only really have a handful of games at our disposal that are more key multiplayer online experiences. But what's gonna happen when the Call of Duties, the Fortnites, and the other massive multiplayer games come over? Nintendo, you might need to rethink your strategy a little bit, but what do I know? I'm just some obnoxious cock on the internet who has a microphone he paid too much for. And here's the point of the video where I kind of bring the tone down and kind of get an apologetic feel to it. I like the Switch a lot, don't get me wrong. That's pretty hard in this video. But I just felt like this needed to be said, and who knows, it might get a whole lot better by the time their paid service rolls around, but I don't know, I'm probably gonna have like 2 kids by that time with no time to play games, and I think you're supposed to like feed and take care of them or something like that.